So I just wanted to talk about the love letter and just give you some tips on how to make this effective. One thing I do want to start off with is that I am requiring you to do MLA format. That's what's in the other video as well. And I want you to do this for a couple reasons, right? Because no matter where you go for your work, whatever you're doing, or for different classes, you're required to do some kind of formatting. If you're doing an email, you should be doing a greeting to your teacher. You should be doing paragraphs um, where you just skip a line in between, right? Or if you're doing in a class, you might be doing MLA or APA, but it's good to get used to doing some kind of formatting so that when you go to other classes that it's not something new and it is kind of more familiar. So first off, before you even start, one thing that I like to keep in mind is setting your defaults. So if you see this little box at the corner, and it's going to be different if you have a Mac, you're going to have to go to Format instead, but you'll want to make sure that you make your font Times New Roman 12 point, set that as default, and pick all documents, as well as we're going to go to paragraph. So one thing, especially if you haven't been using your Times or your Word yet, they will have the spacing before and after will be auto, which you want to have it instead of auto, you want it to be 0. Because auto is for a letter and it's not for paper. So set that to double spacing, set that as a default. And then the other thing you may want to check, this probably only matters if you haven't already set it, but make sure that the margin is 1 inch all around. Some people will change that and that's not right. So that's the basic thing. Then you're going to put your name. And you see it automatically skips to the next line. Then my name. I'm okay with Sister Miyazaki, Sister M, because I know it's kind of an interesting name to spell. You can go ahead and do Mary Miyazaki, whichever you want to do. The next is the class. So your English 106 with a little dash, or sorry, hyphen, and then the course number, so whatever it is. And then also you'll do the date. And the date at MLA is a little different. So you do first the day, month, year, so all is the biggest, and you don't have any punctuation. So let's say 12 December 2014 is your date for the day. That's what you're going to do. Then you go to the next one, and you'll want to go to centered for this one. So your title, you don't do anything special to it. You just put it in the middle, and it's not going to be love letter, it's going to be to whatever you have. So for example, if I wanted to do chocolate, it would look like that. And you'll also make sure that you insert the header. So I like to use insert page number first, top of page. Pick the one that's already on the right. Give it a space in between your last name. So you can do this easy by just clicking in this page number, top of page, pick the one on the right, and then putting in your last name. If you put in your last name first, then you'll need to pick current position to put in the number. So the other thing, let me just show you an example we have here, is that you want to make sure that you're addressing an object like it's a person. Make sure that you keep paragraphs focused, right? So that means if you're talking about the way that you met and then you start to talk about something else, then you want to go to another paragraph, different things like that. Make sure that you're also thinking about punctuation and grammar, right? In review, you have a spelling and grammar check. That's not going to pick up everything. So make sure that you read through, read aloud. If you're not a native speaker, it might also be helpful to have other people who can help you edit. So let me know if you have any questions, but remember that you want to think about MLA as well as making sure that you address the object and that you're really focused in each paragraph. Let me know if you have any questions. Good luck.